Hey y'all, it's Empress Alicia checking in. Excuse me, I look really tired, but I've been working really hard. Work, school, events, readings, you name it. I've been working really hard, but I gotta keep going and being consistent with my followers and people who need this divine healing. So I'll be doing a general read today, just whatever spirit has aligned. But I do want to let everybody know what spirit's been speaking to me. Of course, we're in the age of Aquarius. We're going through all these energetic shifts. We're going through all these world atrocities, trials and tribulations, all types of pandemics and things are about to come back around, and everybody's looking at it in a negative light, but I'm looking at it as this is another time for us to jump on board and be a part of this new world that's being created. And when I say new world being created, I'm not talking about the new technology and AI and things of that sort. It goes just like this analogy that I always say to people. We can live in two realities. We can be in the same city and be living two different realities. When you have a pocket full of money and you go to a restaurant or you go to the mall, you're in a different frequency than when you go and you don't have any money in your pocket to spend. So we got to start tapping into the reality that we want to be a part of. The shift is gonna happen, but not everybody is gonna experience that in their reality. So that's why you have to get your mind in order, yourself in order. Be real with yourself. Work on yourself. Stop worrying about teaching the whole world things that you've read about that you haven't even applied to your own life. This is the age of knowing. There's nothing that I can tell you that you can't look up yourself. And I want to stress the fact that everybody needs to do their natal chart. It's already written what your life purpose is, how you deal with things in life, how people perceive you, and how to combat your challenges and the challenges and obstacles that you're supposed to overcome while you're here. So I want everybody to do their natal chart. You can now get your natal chart online. I am willing to do natal chart readings. I'm going to open my window back up. It'll be sometime in September. When I get a little break from things around the 10th through the 15th. So I'll open that window. So go to www.imperialsanctuary.com and click on the Empress Speaks. And later on today or tomorrow, it should be a link to where you can click on and book to get your natal chart. I'll do your natal chart for free. I just will have a small fee for just taking my time to analyze your natal chart and do a reading and help guide you through reading your natal chart, along with giving you a copy of your natal chart. I do think it's imperative. Everybody has questions. Everybody wants readings. I understand the energy is crazy right now. Some people have already done the work and the energy is good and they see the changes that are coming. But it is imperative that you do your natal chart. So if you want your natal chart, sometime tonight I'll get it up, the link up. Just be on the lookout. I'll also post it on my Instagram and my Facebook so that you can email me and send me your date of birth, your name, your date of birth, the time you were born, and the city you were born. I will get your natal chart, and then I will contact you and do you a 15 to 30 minute reading to help you understand your natal chart. I'm going to be pulling from my energy cards, my psychedelic intentions, which is my own card deck that I've created, and my Toracle card deck, which I've created. I got the contract, Angel of Balance, and the Sun. A lot of contracts are being broken. A lot of the generational curses are now being broken. The time is up for contracts. Contracts with this government that we have. Time is up for the contracts. It's no more being blindsided. All the information is out there for you. There is nothing that you cannot look up and find out. Whatever spirit leads you to believe, go with your gut feeling. We got to start trusting ourselves. We got to stop putting so much trust in people, places, and things, the nouns. Stop putting your trust in people, places, and things, because there is nothing outside of us greater than us. The ancestors, anything that you can think of, there's nothing outside of you greater than you. So stop seeking outside and seek within. And we have the Angel of Balance, so it is a time to get together your mind, body, and spirit, and the Sun. The sun right now is a little bit crazy. It's extremely hot, but now is the time to detox. Get those toxins out of your body, because the sun won't affect you the same if you get those toxins out of your body. It's time to detox, replenish, and refresh. Let's see what the Toracle cards have for us. No more being scared. No more being fooled by illusion. No more ignoring the red flags. Somebody out here is ignoring the red flags, and it's time to stop ignoring the red flags. Go with your spirit. What are you afraid of? I would rather make a mistake for myself, that I made the choice, than a mistake that someone led me to make. If I make a mistake and I know that I was doing what my heart told me to do, I'm okay with that. But if somebody tells me to do something and I don't like the outcome. Okay, so I got Kim Porter and Selena. So that means watch those deceivers around you. Be mindful of the people who have ill intentions. Again, don't ignore the red flags. If there's red flags going on with somebody in your life, don't ignore the red flags, because if you ignore those red flags, it will be too late. They will get you. They will consume you. Don't ignore the red flags. It's now the time to put up those boundaries so you can reside in that Emperor energy. The Emperor and Empress don't really congregate with peasants or just random people. And I'm not saying don't be social and put up this guard, but set your boundaries as if you are the Empress or the Emperor of your life, and you control your reality, because you do control your reality. So again, be mindful of the red flags and people that you know that you need to cut off. People that are not going to be going with you in this new frequency. And again, we got the sun. So the sun is out. The sun is shining. When you do your natal chart, when I do your natal chart reading, if you contact me to get your natal chart pulled, I'll do your natal chart reading, and I'm going to emphasize on your sun sign, moon sign, and your ascendant. Your sun sign is your characteristics and traits. Your moon sign is your emotional side and how you love and express and feel your emotions. And your ascendant is how people perceive you. So like, if people know me before I started doing card readings, I have a super sensual, sexual side, and that's how people perceive me, because my ascendant is Scorpio. And I never realized why people perceive me to be such this intriguing being that I don't feel that I am on the inside. I feel like I'm the most awkward person you can encounter. But my ascendant is Scorpio, and Scorpio is spicy, sexy, sensual, and that's how people perceive me. So now that I understand my characteristics traits, I resonate more with my Capricorn side. When you get to know me, you might come out and I am that person that will take all the risk, be the life of the party, but I'm serious, I'm grounded. So most people don't see that. So I'm going to pull from my Psychedelic Intentions card. And I keep getting this card. Now is the time to detox. Overcome addictive or destructive behaviors and utilize this tool to set your psychedelic intention. That's my intro card. But we're going to utilize this to set your intentions. Let me pull one more card. Thought I took that out of the deck. Connect with a higher power or a spiritual force. So again, that higher power and spiritual force is within. How do you know if you're being led astray or you're being led the right way if you don't take the time to spend time to yourself? Have you ever sat in a room or in your house when nobody's home, turned off all the lights, and just sat in the pure dark? A lot of people are scared to do that. But at the end of the day, when you transition, that's all you're going to have is that's in here. If you Google right now, the sperm cell and its connection with the brain and spinal cord, it's that same being. The sperm cell is that brain and spinal cord. It just got bigger. So when you go, that's your consciousness center, and that's all you're going to have. So that's what we're here for, is to obtain all the knowledge we can about our inner self and bridge that gap and get back to our higher power, because we're just here to experience. Reconnecting with oneself and personal values. So again, I cannot stress natal chart, tapping into your divine self, and getting things in order for your divine purpose and your reason for being here. It's all within you. The answers are within you. So if you decide that you want a natal chart reading, you can hit me up on www.imperialsanctuary.com, and I'll have a link up where you guys can send me a message or email me your name, date of birth, time you were born, and the city you were born in, and I can get your natal chart and do you a natal chart reading. But the message that Spirit had today was all contracts are being broken. They're being released. Nobody's going to be bound to or tied to anything. You are a sovereign being who can sovereignly rule and guide yourself. It's time to get in balance, connect more with the sun and your sun sign. Be mindful of the red flags. Now is the time. It's now or never to clear out those red flags in your life. Clear out the red flags with people, places, and things, the nouns in your life. Because I have Selena and Kim Porter, and we all know both their stories. It's time to get rid of those evil forces, those people that don't have good intentions for you. I don't care if it's family, friends, best friend, co-workers, the people that are in your life that represent the red flags, so you can reside in this Emperor, Empress energy. And you're going to connect. Once you do that, you'll start to connect with a higher power within yourself by connecting with your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant. It will help you understand yourself, how people react to you, because life is about how you react to things. And also, now is the time, again, this has shown up in every single reading I've done, overcoming addictive or destructive behaviors. Overcoming addictive or destructive behaviors. Reconnecting with yourself and your personal values. So that's all that I have from Spirit today. Be mindful of the red flags, get in balance, connect with the sun, and all contracts are broken. You're no longer bound to generational curses or any type of contract we've held ourselves in, even with the power of words and what we believe. Now is the time to get rid of those red flags in your life and overcome addictive or destructive behaviors. My last reading was addictions. Get rid of those destructive behaviors if you want to go into 2024 and be a part of this golden age. Before I go, if you're into psychedelic healings, I'm actually going to school now to get my RN. I'm going to administer psychedelic healing properties legally. That's my passion, that's my path, that's what I'm working towards. But I am having an event in October called Psychedelic Intentions, where you will go down this healing journey of psychedelics and learn more about psychedelics and the intentions of psychedelics, and also learn how to tap into that psychedelic power within without psychedelic drugs. I will be having special guest speakers. We'll be going through psychedelic journeys, and then we're going to turn up and vibe. It's going to be an event. I was going to have it from 7 p to 3:30 a.m., but it's going to be a 24-hour event to make sure everybody gets home safely. So again, if you're ready to connect and vibe on that healing psychedelic journey and tap deeper within, visit me on www.imperialsanctuary.com and check out my event called Psychedelic Intentions. I hope this message was received and it resonates with the souls out there that need to be mindful of those red flags. This is your confirmation today to cut those ties, those soul contracts, those soul cords. It's time to cut that and overcome addictive or destructive behaviors. Have a good day.